This video is dedicated to the class 12th students, in which I will discuss about the hydrogen spectrum, and Lyman, Balmer, Bastian, Brackett and Fun series are also discussed in this video. Now we will start about the hydrogen spectrum. Hydrogen spectrum was systematically studied by a scientist Balmer. And as per Balmer, hydrogen spectrums are bright lines. These are the bright lines which are drawn on a dark backgrounds. And first line we can represent by H alpha, second line hydrogen line H beta, third hydrogen line H gamma, and after that H delta, and so on. These are the hydrogen spectrums, and the separation between two consecutive lines are continuously decreased as the number of order of the spectrum are increased. Hydrogen spectrum can be explained by Bohr theory, and we know that energy of an atom according to Bohr theory is equal to minus RHC upon n square. This formula we have already derived in our previous video, where R represents Rydberg constant, H Planck constant, and n represents the quantum number. And it may be 1, 2, 3 and so on. Suppose an atom is absorbing energy from n1 level, and it is transited from n1 level to n2 level, and we know that at exciting level lifetime of the atom is only 10 to the power minus 8 second. After that atom has to come back, and during this a photon of energy h nu is released by the atom. Suppose this is energy E1, this is energy E2, and h nu should be equal to E2 minus E1. It means when an atom is transited from level n2 to n1, then a photon of energy h nu is released by the atom, and this energy should be equal to E2 minus E1. And we know that we can write E1 equal to minus RHC upon n1 square. This is Bohr's theory. And E2 should be minus RHC upon n2 square, and E2 minus E1, it should be minus RHC upon n2 square minus minus plus RHC upon n1 square, and it becomes minus RHC. If we take common, then it becomes 1 upon n2 square minus 1 upon n1 square. This is the energy, and we know that E2 minus E1 should be equal to h nu, so it becomes minus RHC upon 1 upon n2 square minus 1 upon n1 square, or we can write RHC. If we multiply by minus inside the bracket, then it becomes 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. This is the h nu, or we can say frequency of the emitted photon. H cancel out, R C 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square, or we can write nu upon C equal to R 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square, and nu upon C, this nu upon C should be equal to 1 upon lambda. So formula becomes 1 upon lambda equal to R 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. So by the help of this formula, when an atom or electron is transited from one level to another level, it can radiate a photon, and we can determine the wavelength of that photon. Here 1 upon lambda is also known as wave number. And by the help of this equation, we can explain the all series of hydrogen spectrum. And first series of hydrogen spectrum is Lyman series. Lyman series. In this series, N1 we take 1 and N2 is greater than 1, means 2, 3, 4 and so on. It means suppose this is the ground level N1, that is equal to 1, and this is 2, 3, 4, 5, these are the another level, and N1 is 1 and N2 is 2, means atom is transited from level 2 to 1 if we take N2 2, and if we take N2 3, it means atom is transited from 3 to 1, and if we take N2 4, then atom is transited from level 4. And in this situation, lambda becomes 1 upon lambda equal to R 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. This is the wavelength, and all the wavelength in this series is known as Lyman series. And now the second series of hydrogen spectrum, second series is Balmer series. Balmer series. If we discuss about the Balmer series, in which N1 becomes 2 and N2 becomes greater than 2, means 3, 4, 5, or we can draw the Balmer series in this diagram, and this is 2. Atom can transit from 3 to 2. Atom can transit from 4 to 2. This is 4. This is 5. Atom can transit from 5 to 2. All these are coming in Lyman series. Lyman series, and these wavelength of these photons are in Balmer series. These are in Balmer series, and wave number for Balmer series becomes 1 upon lambda equal to R n1 is 2 square minus n2 square, where n2 is 3, 4, 5 and so on. This is wave number for Balmer series and second series of hydrogen spectrum. Now third series of hydrogen spectrum is Paschen series. Paschen series. And for this series, N1 is 3 and N2 is started from greater than 3, means 4, 5, 6, and wave number becomes 1 upon lambda equal to R 1 upon 3 square minus 1 upon N2 square. This is for Paschen series, and we can understand by, suppose this is 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, 4, 5, 6. The difference between the two levels are continuously decreased as the number of protons are increased. 5, 6. And in this series, atom can transit from 4 to 3, 5 to 3, 6 to 3. These wavelength of these photons are coming in Paschen series. This is Paschen series. And now we will discuss about the fourth series of the hydrogen spectrum. Next series of hydrogen spectrum is bracket series. In bracket series, N1 is 4 and N2 should be greater than 4, means 5, 6, 7, etc. And 1 upon lambda means wave number becomes 1 upon lambda equal to R 1 upon 4 square minus 1 upon N2 square, where N2 is greater than 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. And we can draw this. Here N1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If atoms are coming from 5 to 4, 6 to 4, 7 to 4, then the wavelength of these photons are coming in bracket series of hydrogen spectrum. Now the last series of hydrogen spectrum is Pfund series. Number 5 is Pfund series. In Pfund series, N1 should be equal to 5 and N2 greater than 5 means 6, 7, 8, etc. And 1 upon lambda becomes R into 1 upon 5 square minus 1 upon N2 square, and this is wave number. And now we can represent it. N1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If atom is transited from 6 to 5, 7 to 5 or above level, then these wavelength of these photons are coming in Pfund series. And this is the last series of hydrogen spectrum. So dear students, in this video I have discussed about the hydrogen spectrum and Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket and Pfund series. In next video I will discuss about the absorption transitions of hydrogen atom and the limitations of Bohr's theory. Okay, thank you very much.